Alright, this is going to be a video of this 56-inch Banvil brand Silverline ceiling fan I got at the Habitat Restore. I got it because I'm a volunteer there, and basically what I do for them is clean up and fix fans and lighting they receive by donation, and make them run better and more presentable than they originally were. Now, I got this 100% new in the box, so it never was used before. Unfortunately, I really couldn't keep the original box because it was very water damaged and also reeked of mold. However, everything inside of it I did keep because it was in good condition, so very lucky about that. Now I'm going to talk about some general information. For starters, the blades are solid metal, unlike most residential fans with their wood. These actually are metal because it's an industrial model. Another thing is that the motor is very, very powerful, spins the blades about double the speed of a standard fan. And, not to mention, as you may notice, there's no pull chain, and that is because it requires an external control instead of a standard wall switch. I'm going to actually turn it on for you and start with the low speed. This goes probably somewhere around maybe 50 RPM. And even though it spins quite slow in this setting, it does still blow some air because the blades are pitched a lot. And overall, it's actually not a bad quality fan, even though it's made in China. It's surprisingly heavy duty and rugged. I guess they had to make it that way because it's if it's going to be used in the factory, there's going to be like a lot of vibrations and everything. So yeah. All right, now I'm going to go to the next speed up. This is going to go probably just a little bit over 100 RPM, so roughly double. I'd say somewhere around maybe 105, 110. It also does sway a bit due to the fact that, first of all, it's only temporarily mounted for testing. And second of all, the actual mounting system of the fan is a J-hook, so it's like a hook in the ceiling that it would just kind of go onto. Though it's very heavy duty, it doesn't make the fan sway a bit. Although for an industrial, that's perfectly acceptable. Alright, now we're going to go to the third speed. This is going to go probably somewhere around maybe 215, 220 RPM. And you may be able to hear a slight, like a sound that resembles a helicopter. For some reason, on 3-blade fans, particularly on metal-bladed ones, there's a lot of air noise. Not as much on 4 and 5-blade fans, though, especially when the blades are made of wood. It's kind of interesting how that works. Now for the very high speed, which is going to be absolutely crazy. So I'm going to stand back. This goes probably somewhere around maybe 300 to 320 RPMs. This is just a rough estimate, by the way. It sounds like you're standing right beside a helicopter, just like in the movies. And the amount of air that's coming off this thing is, if I have to estimate, probably around 25,000 CFM. Now I'm going to turn it back to low speed to slow it down. And just to put in perspective, 25,000 CFM, this fan is 56 inches in size. A 56-inch residential fan probably blows around just barely over 6,000 CFM. And this blows 25,000, so yeah, quite a difference there. Because this was definitely made for speed and efficiency. Alright, I think it's slowed down enough, so now I'm going to turn it off. And talk about some features and some pros and cons. Like I was saying, the fan has a J-hook mounting system, because it has like a J-shaped hook that goes in the ceiling, and the fan kind of rides on it, if you want to say it, like it hooks on there. It actually has a down rod that's extendable as well, like you can purchase different lengths. Down rod, by the way, is that part kind of looks like a pipe that goes from the fan to the ceiling. You could buy different lengths, I believe up to 30 inches or 24 inches, something like that. I decided to keep this one the same length and not shorten it at all because I think I like the look of it this way. Another thing is fans are now spinning slow enough that I can safely stop it. The blades are curved for maximal airflow because if this is cooling off a big warehouse, it needs to blow as much air as possible. Of course, you'd also have multiple fans for different areas of the building, but still, this is definitely made to blow you away, no pun intended. Now I'm going to talk about the cons. I really don't like the fact that the paint is peeling off in some places. Like, I'll just move closer here. As you can see, around the down rod, that's all paint that's peeling off. I don't know if that has to do with the water, because the box was quite water damaged and smelled of mold, or what that's from. But I think it kind of looks bad. Though it isn't all over the fan, it's just on the down rod. And if it's mounted like 10, 12 feet up, you really couldn't see that. Personally, I would have to give this 4 out of 5 stars. It's very well built. It has some minor issues. And also, kind of like a side note, when I first wired it, the way I actually insulated the one of the wires, it had a grounding issue, so it wouldn't start. But that's now resolved. Also, another little side note is this one is a forward and reversing model. However, I just wired it to be run on forward direction. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you have one of these fans, if you've ever seen one, or just want to share your opinion, that can all be down in the comment box below. So, thank you. I really appreciate you watching.